Our final look at importing data is to look at importing data into our Access database from plain, straightforward TXT file. Effectively, the process is the same. We go to External Data, Text File. We then need to browse for the correct text file, and there's my text file. It's in your working folder, salesdata.txt, and open. We then have a number of choices. Do we want to import the source data into a new table? We want to append the records to an existing table, such as TBL sales, or do we want to link to the data by creating a linked table? So let's attempt and append a copy of the records to the table. Now we saw that this wasn't perfect when we tried to do it with Excel data, so let's try it with TXT data. Okay. It then asks me, looking at the data, how is Access going to know which column is which? Well, it's delimited. And by delimited, we mean that there is some kind of character that is splitting the data up into its separate columns. Now, even though we've chosen delimited, this does not look like separate columns of data. If, however, we go into Advanced, we can then set the delimiter. Here we have the field delimiter, and we're going to have it set as a tab, but we can choose a space, semicolon, or a comma. So we're going to go with a tab. So the tab character defines the gap between each column, and OK. Then next, and we can see how it matches our data. Value is in one column, date is in the next column, and CID is in the last column. So that's the customer ID. Unfortunately, that first row there also has CID in it, and that should be a number, so that could throw things out. First row contains field names, it does. Brings the first row out as column headings. Next, import into TBL sales. Finish. Field ID doesn't exist in destination table TBL sales. So we have exactly the same problem as we had when importing from Excel. If the column headings do not match the field headings, then it won't be able to carry out that import. So let's say OK, and cancel. And we need to open that TXT file. Well, that will open pretty much in any word processing package. Notepad will be fine. So let's open the file in Notepad. And we can change the headings to match the table headings, TBL sales. So it must be sales ID, sales value, sales date, and sales client. Let's delete that first row, so that will really throw things out. Make sure that these are tabs. They are tab stops. They don't quite line up with the data. But if we save and close and reattempt an import, so external data, text file, browse, sales data, append to the sales information, OK, delimited, there's our 4 columns, first row contains field names, next, import to TBL sales, finish, and this time it's a lot happier. We're also given the chance to save this import should we wish to be perhaps re-importing from the same file or certainly the same file name in the future. I don't want to save this, so I just click close. Now my TBL sales has increased massively to 37016 records. So you can see that when importing from text files and from Excel files, the column headings must match the destination table. However, we do have a way around that when we work with some action queries, which we're going to look at not too far in the distant future. So that's importing from a TXT file directly into your Access database system to save you retyping any data.